Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. Michelle here with another pick a card reading. This time we're going to be connecting in through the Akashic to look at the Akashic field, the Akashic records, the field of awakening to your soul connection and your potential and possibilities that your soul is wanting to actualize through your higher self. So it's time for dreams, for visions, for you to focus on a bigger vision and more possibilities from a soul level. So this 2021 and beyond, there is a real focus on the mental realm, becoming more psychic, using the third eye focus, opening of the pineal gland, creating new neural pathways. We're really letting go of a lot of old limiting, constricting, or just outmoded ways of behaving, relating, ancestral patterns, cultural patterns, patterns from the cultura, from generational transmission, family of origin, trauma bonding, learning lesson relationships that are based on learning lessons. We're always learning, but learning lessons don't have to be the focus, okay? Opening up to relationships that are based more on creativity, freedom of life force energy, freedom to connect more spiritually and deeply. So there is a lot of transmutation of energy that is recalibrating and requalifying the energetic patterning, the energetic matrix or design, so that more of our soul can come through and be lived through and expressed. So that means more of your uniqueness, your authenticity, and being led through resonance to people that are more in alignment with you for shared living, shared resources, shared creativity, shared support. There's this real coming together to inspire, to uplift, to support in community. So things like communication, creating new ways of expressing, living and being and loving. You're going to see a lot of changes also in relationships and how we relate and what relating means, what love means. Love of the self, love of another or many, or love of a community. So we're going to be looking at what your soul is wanting you to connect with and wanting you to know through your higher self. What is the guidance of the higher self for your focus of 2021, and for some perhaps even beyond? Where are you in the cycle of your soul's unfolding and expressing? What are some of the highlights for you in 2021? And what is the focus for you? What is the overall arching focus? Which also means, what are you drawing in? What is your experience and expression going to be on the earth plane? What are some of your priorities? What is coming in for you? What is going to be your experience? So I'm doing a general with this. I will be doing other readings because this is such a powerful year. Now, these pick a card readings are timeless. So whenever you're getting this reading, there'll most likely be a message for you. Parts of it, or all of the reading, or one of the soul stories or stacks, all of them, or maybe two or three. I suggest that you allow yourself to feel the stack or soul story that you feel a pull, and especially in the heart chakra, where you feel a leaning towards, or maybe you hear the number 1, or you hear 2 or 3, or you hear 2, 3, or 1, 2, or 1, 3, or you're drawn, or your eye goes to a specific stack or a specific stone, okay, or crystal. So let your intuition guide you. This is soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. Stack number 1, which is soul story number 1, stack number 2, which is soul story number 2, stack number 3, which is soul story number 3. Take a breath and breathe out consciously. And just become aware of the energy around you, the subtle energy through your aura. Allow yourself to extend or expand in through the aura, out through the etheric plane, and through the astral, to connect to the Akashic. Feel a lifting and a grounding. Feel yourself centering inside as you extend and expand into your higher self, as you connect into the deeper regions of your soul to be guided to the soul story or soul stories that best reflect your truth and guidance for you. All right, let's tune in. You pick soul story number 1. This is your story. First off, I'm getting a lot of deep healing, emotional work. I am getting that you are very heart-centered. There's something about you living more from your heart. I'm getting perhaps there's a lot of empaths also in this group. I'm also getting Sirius, the dog star. I'm getting the constellation of Sirius, the starseed group from Sirius, Orion, Haladon, something, that name also. I get a deep transformation. I feel like many of you are going through this transformation. Some of you are about to embark in it this year. And it's a transmutation of your energy. Many of you may be thinking and feeling like, I'm so different now, or I can't believe how much I've changed, or this used to bother me, but now it doesn't, or this is important to me, this is a priority. Your higher self and the oversouls are asking that you connect more to your heart, that your dreams, your goals, desired, it's all with your heart. If you're working with people, connect to the heart. Be open to the heart. Have compassion for yourself and others. I do feel like you're really, again, this transmutation, the energy is changing. You've been going through a lot of shifting. So this transmutation that's taken place has literally been recalibrating you. You've been recalibrated to a higher vibrational frequency to access more of your soul insights and soul abilities and gifts, your soul memory. There's a lot with soul memory with you. So many of you may be having dreams or past life recall or other dimensional realities, or what we call bleed throughs, where other dimensions are bleeding through, other lifetimes are coming through, because you're gathering these other lifetimes and experiences to use on this dimension, on this earth plane. So you're definitely meant to connect on the earth plane and ground your visions, anchor your visions. It's great to journal, it's great to write, it's great to visualize and envision, that you also need to take steps that are aligning you to your dreams, your goals, your desires. Remember, your dreams, your goals, your desires are coming from your soul. If you keep thinking about something and hoping for something, that means it's coming from your soul. And because it's coming from your soul, the actuality of it happening and the eventuality, it can happen. It can actually manifest for you. So you may be clearing out some beliefs that have held you back. When we transmute, when the energy transmute, then there's a transformation, and it changes your form. The spirit in form, or the consciousness made manifest, changes form. So you did get, you've got butterfly here, mariposa. So you might want to look and see, what cycle are you in? What is the cycle? There's also, I feel, a rebirth around you. I almost feel like a phoenix rising. Or maybe you've been in the cocoon, right? The larva, the cocoon. Pupa is a pupa. You've been within, or have you been the caterpillar, and now you're going within? Most of you, I feel, you're coming out. There's a message of coming out with many wings, one wing or many wings, butterfly wings. And you're monarchs. You're quite beautiful. So this is also about getting in touch with your own uniqueness and your own beauty. Shamanically, we say the beauty way, which is harmony. So what harmonizes you? You're going to be changing some of your priorities as well. Oh, look at this, divine talents. Let's see, let me put it this way. So again, this year, you are connecting more to your divine talents, your soul gifts, your uniqueness. You're not going to be shying away from your differences or feeling different or your uniqueness. You're actually going to be sharing more of your talents. Some of you, I feel on YouTube, I feel writing. I feel like some of you may be even starting your own channel, or you're banding together with others, or could be some kind of online workshops or conferences, teleconferences, Zoom, but I'm also getting something with video. It's not just YouTube. It could be like a radio station, radio channel that's internet, or a TV channel that's an internet TV channel, internet TV show. There's something where you're using a lot of technology, but also devices somehow. If you're working with meditation or healing, there's a lot of energy healing, sound healing, working within the wavelengths, understanding about EMFs, electromagnetic frequency, what's the right balance, radio frequencies. You're really going to be understanding, and many of you are, I feel already, understanding the electrical magnetic balance of the earth and human beings, or embodied beings, because we're not all human. Some of us are hybrids, some of us are other dimensional beings taking a human form. But there's this call for you to share what you know that you know, and share what you know. Some of you, it's a wake-up call, like, I can't do this anymore, I can't live like this anymore. So even if you're working within a corporation or working for someone else, you're somehow going to be doing it differently, okay? Because you can't go back to how you were. I do feel that things like Reiki, energy work, energy healing, acupuncture, working with meridians, the chakras, chakra balancing, chakra alignment work, chakra activation, attunement, meditation, but active meditation where you're really feeling the energy, communing with the divine, connecting into the subtle energy, working with the aura. Many of you are very gifted working with the subtle energy. You're very gifted working with prana, or life force animating energy, source energies. Many of you are divine channels of light, insight, and creativity or ideas. Then there's some things that have been sparked within you that you're now going to be waking up, that I'm going to go forward on this, I want to do this. And so part of this is about connecting also with your soul tribe. Oh, fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. That's what I'm saying. See, you have, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. You have, fifth ray is also speaking, but it all has to be done with heart. Your guides are saying don't get too heady. So I'm getting guides here with the oversouls, and then connecting in through the higher self. And your soul is expanding. So you're in the part of the soul alignment where you're opening up more to your soul. So your responses are coming more from your higher self. You're learning to live more from your higher self and respond less and less from dualistic thinking. Less and less of this is good, this is bad. This is right, this is wrong. You're in all the soul alignment part that you're in, you're ascending. So some of you are spiritual teachers. You have a lot of knowledge that you brought from other dimensions or other lifetimes, or some of you have studied, maybe you're scientists or you're medical profession, or even working with technology. There's some study that you have, advanced study or training or experience that you can help people. And some of you are going to be helping people set up communities or some type of group work, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you've got the rainbow dragon, which is also letting go of burdens, things that have held you down from the past, to rise into your destiny. And I want to say the dragon is also saying to connect more into the magical part of life, the mystical, magical part of life. Meditation definitely is key for you. Continue with your self-healing, with your emotional healing, your empowerment, no matter how conscious, awake, aware you are. That on the earth plane is a constant. Things like working with the air, singing, humming, sound healing, listening to music, listening to singing, but you singing, mantras, chants, kirtan, whistling, working with the throat chakra. And that will start moving any denser energies or stagnation. So if you feel stuck or stagnant, sound will help you. Get a singing bowl. Maybe some of you are also musicians that I'm connecting with, or producers, or do sound baths or sound healing. There's a lot here with this blue that has to do with the etheric, the astral etheric plane you're connecting into. So you've been doing a lot of emotional clearing, because emotional clearing, our emotional body, corresponds to the astral. So you've been working a lot on family of origin stuff, ancestral stuff, maybe even cultural, or where you grew up or how you grew up, certain beliefs that have limited you or suited you for a certain period of time, but you've outgrown them. Oh, communication, there we go. And there's a butterfly. I don't know if you can see on the card. So again, this metamorphosis, this transmutation, transformation, but to communicate or vocalize, it could even be from writing a book or an ebook or digital media. I don't know, voice notes, something with your voice. Some of you have a very distinct voice, or perhaps maybe you are singers. You're using your voice somehow. You have to voice what you know. You have to voice your opinion, is what I'm hearing. Some of you have had some thyroid issues. So you may want to put some energy to that. For some reason, I'm hearing salt or balance, iodine, seaweed, dulse. I'm hearing there could be something with mineral balancing also. Lead the way, light your own path. So again, this to me is again the divine talents. You are a leader of some sort, and you're gaining some kind of momentum this year. Okay? You've passed some kind of initiation, soul story number 1, where you're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to extend or expand out. Some of you, this is monetarily. You could now handle receiving more money or having more income, more energy, more income come in. And you'll be directing those resources. Okay, an open intuition. So we've got here, open your intuition. Okay, I'm hearing to pick another card for some reason. Oh, okay, they really want this one. Intuition. Open your intuition and intuition. Communication is also opening to channel. So this is connecting to your intuition is very, very important for you. I feel many of you are going to be using your intuition more. You're going to be reading the signs, watching. Maybe some of you are studying tarot or other forms of divination. I do feel tarot. I do feel a lot of that. Some of you numerology and astrology, but I do feel there's a lot of readers perhaps watching this. Some of you are wanting to open to channel or working with guides or a particular guide or this spirit realm and angelic realm. Some of you are going to become quite psychic, or you already are very psychic. You've been getting a lot of confirmations. And some of you are interested in Akashic reading or want an Akashic reading or want to do that. So you have been initiated. Again, you've worked enough on yourself that your intuition is a lot stronger. So 2021 is going to be a lot about reinforcing your intuition and not only using it perhaps in a workshop or in session or in a professional capacity, but in your whole life, in all that you do. It needs to become more of your routine. Some of you that are even in managerial or administrative positions, I am hearing to tell you that in 2021, you are going to be bringing your intuition and your heart, your feeling and the emotions of a situation, okay, with this rose quartz, into view. So you may be making decisions that are more heart-centered. Now, this is what to focus on the 3D level. You got the gift of connection, the crown chakra. Well, see, that to me is also with the intuition. So intuition is actually the third eye or sixth chakra, but when we get into the seventh and above, especially the ninth chakra, ninth energy center, we start channeling beyond as much as possible while in human form, non-dualistic, information. So that may be something that you're also interested in. For some of you, there could be a relationship coming in, maybe more of a create mate or somebody that helps you, or you may end up doing a business together. Sound healing. So this is also going to help you on a 3D level to anchor this energy is sound healing, receiving sound healing, exploring sound healing, working with sound. All right, move this over here. Now we're going to look at the 7-card spread. Basically, I'm definitely getting you've gone through a lot, and now you're bridging to a next level, a higher level, a more extended or expanded level of relationships, job, career, all across the board is what I'm hearing. But the decisions that you're going to be making have to be made from an intuitive level. You can analyze, you can journal, you can write things down, you can talk to other people, but only you're going to know what to do by trusting your intuition. Okay? And on a 3D level, it's suggested from your higher self and the spirit team of the oversouls that you honor and appreciate the connections that you have, and nurture the connections, and nurture the connection that you have with spirit, your higher self, source energies. And that throat chakra, again, ritual sound healing, using sound to shift your energy, help in your healing process, and align through your higher self to higher frequency energy so that you're connecting in more to your soul. All right, so now we're going to do a 7-card spread, and we're looking at the energies of 2021 and beyond, or whenever you receive this reading, but I'm anchoring it in through the portal of 2021. And let's see what soul story number 1 has coming up. So this is the first card, is the situation that you find yourself in, the circumstances. Ooh, lust. Love it. Strength. So there's a transmutation of energy. So this is about really bringing your gifts into the earth plane to use them, and learning how to harness your own energy, navigate through the ups and downs and the changes on the earth plane that are coming up at this time. We've got a lot of change in 2021. 2021, there's a lot of flux, uncertainty, chaos, restriction, constriction, but there's also a lot of innovation, invention, openings, a lot of creativity, a lot of people coming together. We have been in the converging flow since 2005, and it's amping up. Okay, and this is where you find yourself, the Page of Cups. So this is representing you in the second position here. So something new is opening up for you. New love blossoming, love of yourself, love of life, love of humanity, love of the great mystery of the earth, of the universe, love of your soul, love of your gifts, or another person. This is also a blossoming spirituality and understanding about the spirit realm and spirituality, and blossoming intuition. The energy that you're putting out into the world that you're radiating out right now is the King of Cups, is healing. You're calling it in. You're calling in soulmates, your soul family, your soul tribe, your soul pod, your soul community. You're reaching out and you're being met. There's this echo. You're putting it out there and it's coming back. Now, for some of you that are wanting a relationship and you're so open for the relationship, you've healed enough that you're saying, I'm ready, then you are drawing in someone. It could be Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone, the person is very connected, very balanced, male and masculine, feminine energies, whether in a male body or female body. So, and it could be a healer, or you're doing some of you may be doing some more advanced healing work or learning some healing work. There's something about advanced. But I also feel that you're starting to connect with people or draw in people that are more in touch with their emotions and feelings. And again, what I always like to say is not emotionalism, not emotions, but they are doing what's right for them emotionally. They're taking care of their emotions, their emotional body, their emotional health. They know how to self-soothe, and they know how to take care of you also. So open up to receive, whether it's friends, people that you just meet, within boundaries. You don't want to just throw yourself and into something, but where there's genuine sharing and caring, open up to that energy, because you're opening up to source energies. So this is the energy that that's what you're bringing in, and this is what is the energy externally, Six of Swords. So you're moving away from drama, trauma, hazard. You're moving away from what's felt dangerous or not safe. You're moving into a place of certainty, mental stability, where you know how to harness your energy, the energies of a situation or circumstance, and you are learning how to navigate the energies of the earth plane. So you're putting this out there, this very strong healing energy. You're very emotionally self-sufficient. And this is the issue, 10 of Swords. So you're releasing past patterns. This just reinforces this. You're an ending of a cycle of what held you back, whether ancestrally, from your family of origin, generational transmission, again, cultura, mainstream consciousness. You're letting go, and it's happening naturally. There's a soul call with this divine talents here, that whatever is blocking you, or mental thought or belief that's blocking you from actualizing your soul gifts, you're letting it go. Many of you are just preparing to. Some of you are in the process of it. So you're really moving forward. That's the issue. This is the process. Is the Tower. Let those beliefs go. Many times the Tower is our beliefs are shattered. Something happens that shatters our beliefs, or we manifest or draw in something or someone or some situation that was like, oh, I didn't think I could do that. How did I do that? That's magic. That's synchronicity. This is exactly what I wanted, or this is a confirmation. So you're going to be having a lot of these aha moments where you're living more and more by synergy and synchronicity. You're being guided through the synchronistic connections and situations. I want to tell you, follow the signs, follow the synergy, where there is that inspired mutual energy, mutually beneficial energy. And the outcome is Six of Pentacles. So you're moving into a space of give and take, and what you put out there in the world is starting to come back to you. Again, this echoing. This level of transmutation and transformation that you have now done, you're going to start seeing it pay off. So there's some gifts for you this year. For some of you, it's a gift of a special someone, a special relationship, a soulmate that's a create mate, a life partner. Some of you, it's a dream job, a career change. Some of you, it is a new direction that it's going to disrupt how you live. So there will be some disruptions for you this year. A lot of it, I feel, is going to be in past plans and beliefs, but it ultimately leads to where you want to go. It ultimately leads you to receive more from the universe, God, the all that is, from source energies, through people and situations and circumstances. You have much better relationships also in 2021 that are coming in. As long as you remember to speak from the heart and speak your truth. And this is not a time, Spirit is saying, to play small. Let your intuition guide you. All right, soul story number 1. Your soul insights mantra is, I am now led by my intuition. I let my intuition and my soul's song guide me to my soul's dreams, desires, and wishes. And I also am hearing to share with you just to, if you can, focus on the stars, wish upon a star. But it would be a great meditation for you if you're in a place where you can go out at night and look at the stars and see what star calls you and connect into that star and feel that you're one and the same. The quantum aspect, the larger aspect, the smaller aspect of the same creator source energies. You are the leader in your own life. You are the inspirer and creator in your own life, and you're creating a new reality. And you'll be joining with others to do the same, some in partnership and some in group. So let yourself connect heart to that star and let it speak to you and through you. All right, soul story number 1, I want to say keep inspired. Want to connect with me further, you can do so by looking in the description box below. There are links there to how to connect. Till next reading, keep shining bright. Hello, Radiant Light. If you chose soul story number 2, this is for you. So let's tune in. Okay, you did get turquoise. Okay. I am definitely getting with you for 2021 a lot to do with the body and grounding. And grounding so you could go to a next level. And this could be in relationship, career, but there's a lot to do with the body and grounding, and also cleansing or clearing your body, and particularly even your blood. I'm just even getting bloodstone would be good for you. Beets, beet soup, beets in your salad, beet juice, celery, even green juices. Of course, if you have a nutritionist or want to talk to a healthcare practitioner, that would be good. Or if you intuitively are feeling, I need to cleanse or clear out. And part of this is that this year is a year for you to really connect in with your third eye, your 6th chakra. I do feel like there's a further opening of the pineal gland, so you probably are feeling more telepathic. You're probably feeling more intuitive. Whether friends or family, people that you're close to, you're just going to know, oh, I knew they were going to say that, or I knew this, or you're going to pick up messages, and others are going to pick up messages from you. So your higher self really wants you to connect more with the mental realm of intention, focus, seeing what it is that you want, seeing it as that it's already here, or that you're moving towards it, or it's moving towards you. You're drawing it in. I feel like there's a lot. I mean, I'm just wanting to do this that with my hands and my arms. There's a lot that you're calling in this year. One thing could be love. I just noticed on this Amazon card, Amazonian Oracle card, there is roses with a heart. Okay. And the card you got, dream of a snake biting. Sofiar que una siempre te muerde. I open my heart with unconditional love. I prepare myself to let in the long-lasting love I deserve into my life. If you already have a partner, there's a renewal. Yeah, so see, I feel like there's something about you wanting more earthly experiences. That's what I get with turquoise or turquoise, however you want to say it. This is a very powerful, actually this stone is very powerful, this particular one. But it really grounds us to the earth and earthly sensual delights, the earthly pleasures, the senses, the emotions. So I feel like there's something, maybe you're cleansing and clearing so that you're more in touch with your feelings, or you're more okay with your emotions. I do feel that there's a connection to be made. I do feel like many of you, there's something or someone you've been envisioning that you're meeting them and they're meeting you. It's some kind of sacred counterpart. Now, I'm getting two soul stories here. One is your divine career, your soul's purpose in a career, what we call work purpose, our service, your creativity, your art. There's something that on a creative career job level that you're drawing in, maybe also creative partners. It's a job that you love. Now, for some of you, I definitely feel this is a relationship and you've gone through a lot of heartache or heartbreak. So 2021 for you is about grounding your dreams, your desires, and anchoring them into the earth, anchoring them into the physical plane. The belief that I can have this, I can do what I need or want to do, I can have this relationship, I can have this lifestyle, I can receive money as an exchange for my services, for my gifts, and my talents. So you're taking what is been up here, what's been just thought or dreams or ideas, and bringing it to earth so that you can live it out. Many of you are getting a lot of dreams, maybe even waking up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. And what I'm hearing is the reason that's happening is your spirit guides. Some of you are working with archangels, I'm hearing the angelic realm, but also your higher self is waking your denser physical body up to take note of the messages that you're receiving. Okay, let's look and see what else is. And then we're also going to do tarot. We're going to do a 7-card spread. Oh, look at this. Third eye ray of creative intelligence. See, this is about creating your reality. And it takes intention. I'm hearing one thing that would be really good for you is daily focus on what it is you want to create or draw in or what you want to experience. See it in your mind's eye. See like a mental image screen. And you may even go out and about doing things during the day. Replay what you did, what the experiences you have. Tap into gratitude for the experiences, what you appreciated. And then clear the screen and tell yourself, and I also want to experience this. So whatever that is that you're wanting to draw in, start seeing it mentally, in the mental plane, in the mental image screen, in your mind, your mind's eye, right? Third ray of creative intelligence. There's a lot about communication. I feel the communication has to do with you to the universe, to the earth, to the source energies. This is about an echo, you putting out a message. See, I don't know if you can see, but she's here, and then there's this woman. So it's putting out this message so that it comes back to you. This intention, this vibrational frequency, this dream, this desire. You need to start putting it out there. And be grateful for what you have and what you're experiencing, even if whether it's a blessing or a lesson, right? However you want to put it. But see and then feel, drawing in what it is you want to have or experience now. How does it feel to have that? Exploration. That's why I'm seeing out and about in your day. Your soul wants you to explore. Your soul gets great satisfaction on exploring on the earth plane. There could be a road trip. A lot of short little trips I see around you. Sacred wisdom, you've got owl medicine. So being in nature, but listening to your inner wisdom, listening to your own inner knowing. And part of that is, again, appreciation for what you know now and where you are now. Oh, and third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. Let's see which way is better, like this or like this? I think like that. So some of you, again, this is old beliefs. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, disappointments, hurts in love, you're having to clear that out. You're having to clear the visual imprinting of that, the templates that overlay your soul's blueprint. So there's overlays, almost like here with the tree of, with the flower of life. So over your soul blueprint, the matrix of your soul, the blueprint of your soul, there's these templates of what you've experienced on the earth plane. And you need to lift those up. Like, I don't need to experience that anymore. I don't want that. I don't need that. I already did that. I don't need to repeat that. Okay, this is really, okay, soul story number 2. This is really for you, third eye meditation. I picked 2 cards that are going to show what you need to embody on the 3D level, 4D level, bridging into 5D and anchoring that. And so this is also care of the body or the mundane, the everyday. You've got the gift of knowing, third eye chakra. So you have 3 cards here that have to do with the third eye. You've got third eye vision, 36 here, which is a 9. So there's some cycle you have to acknowledge that you're completing, that's over for you. There's some put this here. There's some cycle that you're complete with, you're done with. And you have to let it go. You have to release it. And again, take the learning. Even like you've got the turquoise here, like, okay, I'm human. I went through this. This is my learning lesson. Or we're always learning and growing. Or this is human emotion. Or this is human drama. This was a trauma that I had. Okay. You really need to just kind of wrap up the story. This is about envisioning a new story. But you do have to do some self-exploration as well as exploring around in your environment. Some of you, this could be overseas travel. I do feel some of you are traveling by plane somewhere. But you need to explore. You need to explore. It could be even online. It could be through books or ebooks or MP3s or YouTube. But exploring either different lifestyles or different things that you have interest in, different hobbies or things that you want to study. You just need to explore. You're very much in a new phase. You're starting a new cycle, and it has a lot to do with something, doing more of what you love and drawing in someone to love or that loves you and that you love them on a partnership level. Yes, I do feel like there's friends, family, community, there'll be people that you'll be connecting with, but this is specifically, I feel like a life partner, what's going to help you is this third eye gift of knowing, that as you connect more and more to what you know you want, what you want to draw in by your life experience. See, again, the owl, you've lived enough, no matter what your chronological age, you have some wisdom now about what it is you really want to draw in or call in, or what you want to experience, what kind of lifestyle you want, what kind of people you want around you, what kind of career or job or jobs. Some of you are consulting and you're saying, these are the types of people I want to work with, or you're creatives. This is what I want to do. There's choice. It's devices, it's apps, it's products for something. This is what I want to put out. This is how I do my work or my designing. This is how I design. So you have to really trust yourself. And part of what's going to be happening in 2021 for you into 2022 is this refinement of your choices. So you're in a whole new cycle that I feel is like a 2.5 year cycle where you're somehow rebuilding your life, or you're adjusting your life, you're tweaking it, you're making changes. Some of you, it's just very small changes, but it's making your life and lifestyle more of how you want to work, live and work. Now, your higher self is saying you have to tap in more to your soul knowledge, your soul wisdom. Again, you've got the owl medicine here. And notice birds put out a call. There's something I keep getting about echo, like birds, woo, woo, or morning dove, woo, woo, or birds, owls, woo, woo. they put out a sound and then it comes back by like-minded birds of the same species. The crow caws, other crows caw back. So there's something for you. And the owl says, who is for me? Who is around me? Who do I want to be with? Who wants to be with me? Who wants to hang out? Who wants to create? Who wants to do business with me? Who wants to be my life partner, a creative partner? Who wants to marry me? Who do I want to marry? So the who is a very important question for you right now. Who do I resonate with? But as you put out this call with your intention through the third eye chakra, and feel the energy of the resonance, the coherence, the harmony of drawing in and experiencing what it is you are co-creating, what it is you want to now experience in your life, what it is you want to express also in your life. You're putting that call out, and then those that have the same or similar enough idea will come back to you. You'll receive that echo. So you have to, many of you have to know that you know what you want. You have to know that you know what it is you want. The other thing that's going to help ground you is you need to honor cycles, your particular cycles, whether it's biorhythms, daily cycles. You have to really pay attention to your body. And I do feel your body is going to be somehow blossoming. There's some kind of shift or opening where you're more in touch with your body cycles, your biorhythms. Even through the day, you'll notice when there's a dip. Do you need to take a nap? Do you need to go for a walk? You know, are you maxed out on calling people or texting people or working with whatever it is? Or are you maxed out with exploring, riding around, driving around, traveling? Many of you are going to be working more remotely, is what I'm hearing. Digital nomads. Or you're going to be doing work that you're able to travel. You're able to work while you travel. So no lipstick on me. Honoring the cycles, the root chakra. So your daily routine grounds you, but make sure, what I'm hearing from the guides is that make sure that it's not always having to do the same thing. Make sure you're checking in with your body or your intuition, your third eye chakra. Okay. Yeah, you've got third ray of creative intelligence. And that's also the solar plexus. The third ray comes to the solar plexus. You've got 3 here, 3, 3, 3. Third, third, third. So 333 as an angel number, you can look it up to get more in depth, but it does have a lot to do with creativity and drawing in community or being part of a community, drawing in like-minded individuals. It has to do with creative expression and either people opening up to you and asking you to join in with them in some kind of creative project, or you opening up to join with others. It's also 333 distills to a 9, which I feel is very important for you. As you've got this card here, the only other number card is a 9. Okay, is a 36-9. So 3 months, big changes, and 6 months for many of you. Some of you, it's big changes in 3 months and new direction. Others of you, it's within 6 months of watching this video. And some of you, there's big changes 3 months and then again in 6 months. For some of you, I don't know if it's 3 months or 6 months. It could be either one. There is a big move or a big change that where you're changing your locale, and it changes who is around you. It changes where you work and how you work. Some of you, I feel there is some kind of promotion, job promotion, and career change, but huge career change. You're going to be doing something different than what you were doing before, or you get trained where you're working now. Some of you, it could be working more managerially, or you managed a small group and now you're managing a larger group, or you've been managing a certain department and now you're managing multiple departments or a whole region. So there is some kind of expansion in your career. I'm getting that even with exploration. There seems to be some kind of expansion. Remember, you've got the turquoise here. So this has a lot to do with earth. embodying your dreams, your goals, your desires, and anchoring, making them happen on the earth plane. You need to now experience what it is you've been dreaming about or journaling about, or you've been doing, many of you, vision books or vision boards. You know, you've been creative, and many of you have been creating things on your own, and it's like, okay, it's now time to put it online, or take it to that boutique, or put it on Amazon or Etsy, or, you know, whatever, LinkedIn, whatever, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is that you want to put out into the world. But 2021, and again, for whomever's watching this video, and whenever you are, it to some degree is timeless, especially for this soul story. I'm getting a 2.5 year cycle with you, with a lot of what I'm almost hearing conjuring. There's this energy that you're conjuring up. You're really connecting into your own vortex of energy and understanding what raises your energy, raises your vibrational frequency, and what depletes you. This, for some reason, is a very powerful card. I feel like you're taking the higher energy centers and you're rooting them, you're grounding them. You're grounding the higher frequency energy. You're becoming rooted in that. So for many of you, there's a whole chakra alignment or realignment that's happening. This is going to allow you to connect more to your soul. So you may want to do something that honors your particular cycle, or honors the cycle of endings that you're going through. And for some of you, honor the cycle of endings and new beginnings. Some of you are beginning something new. Let's look at the tarot now. Let's see what the She-Wolf Tarot has. Yeah, there's a lot with birds and flight, spirit, speaking to spirit, spirit speaking to you, being very in touch with the spirit plane. Some of you may be studying paranormal, or looking even at what we call disembodied beings that are not in a body, light beings, ghosts, paranormal, however you want to term it. For some of you, there's a fascination, there's new interest. For others of you, you're studying this now. You want to work with spirit. You want to channel. I'm getting that with the owl medicine. It's like you want to channel wisdom. You want to channel information. Some of you may be channeling healing energy, and you're integrating more of the intuition, that you're knowing this inner knowing. Or you telepathically receive information from whomever you're working with. So let's look at the situation, Page of Cups. Okay, it's about spirit. Neptune energy, Neptunian Pisces energy. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm getting a lot to do with, well, it could be Scorpio with the depth, but I'm getting a lot to do with Pisces. And the Page of Cups, or it's even, Princess of Cups, something new is blossoming on the spirit realm. Now, again, some of you, there may be a situation of new love, because it's coming right underneath this Amazonian card of love and dreams. I'm getting to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. And this is also, I feel like, about increasing the love that you feel. It could be through gratitude, appreciation, or there could be an increase in love through a new love relationship, or friends or family perhaps now start appreciating you more, understanding you more. Your ability to draw in more love is opening. Now, it's just a beginning, because you've got the page here, the Page of Cups. So it has to be tended to. This could be a career or job that is very also emotionally fulfilling. Now let's look at you. You're the Six of Pentacles. So this is giving and receiving. There's a different setup, but some of the energy is similar to soul story number 1. So you may want to look at that soul story. Stack number 1, soul story number 1. Because I did pre-suffer. Oh, now see, this is the energy that's around you, is the Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups. So gift from the universe. Okay, I definitely feel for many of you, there is a new relationship coming in. For some of you, it's a present relationship, or relationships get bumped up to a next level of intimacy, of understanding, of connection. you're putting something out there in the world, and you see you're wanting something back. That's the Six of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting. It's like you want more even relationships. Even on this card, whatever she's sitting on, she's pregnant with I feel with desire. So some of you, you're really wanting a deep relationship that has a lot of interconnectedness on a mental, emotional, physical, sexual, philosophical level. The energy further out is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I am getting a message from the Oversouls. They did say the energy of the wheel would be around quite a bit in all readings in 2021, because we are, through our intention and action, moving the wheel of life, fate, destiny, calling in our destiny, recreating our destiny, adjusting, again, because there's these karmic culminations. So cycles are very important in 2021. Moon cycles, energetic cycles, biorhythm cycles. When you've been out a lot, take time to go in. If you've been in a lot, take time to go out. Reach out, draw in. Balance how electrical and magnetic you are, how much doing, accomplishing, and then how much receiving. How much do you open up to the fullness of the all that is, of God, the universe, source energies. So there is going to be this balancing out. Now, I'm also hearing, because many people, especially those that are watching these types of videos, you are greatly changing your world and your fate. The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning. So many of you have gone through a lot of strife, loss, illness, heartache, heartbreak, restriction, limitation, and that's being lifted. There are gifts in 2021. There are gifts of love, gifts of fulfillment, emotional connection, gifts of new directions that bring you more soul connection. Okay, 5. So this is so perfect. This is the issue. 5 of Swords. Despondency or negative expectation. So it's working again, third eye, third ray rather. Working with the third eye, where what do you see in your mind? What do you hear in your head, right? So clear out the limiting beliefs, acknowledge them, but counterbalance them with, like, if you have that thought, I don't think I can do this, or I can't do this, or I don't know what I'm doing, acknowledge that, okay, a part of you feels that way and thinks that way, but there's another part of you that knows you can do it. So if you see somebody doing something that you like or you want, the question is, well, why them? Why not you? If they can do it, you can do it. So you're also moving out of, I get an idea of competition or comparing is what I'm hearing. Not necessarily competition, comparing, and also feeling that you can't do something. So this is about catching those thoughts, repetitive thoughts, circular thinking that's keeping you in a bind. That's just an awareness. Like I'm seeing you're learning to use your mind differently. That's the issue. Here's the process. Queen of Pentacles, again, turquoise. Rest, recuperation, getting in touch with your body, recognizing your resources, that you have the resources, that you're building, that you have this wisdom, and it's connecting into the feminine. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energies here. And for some, I feel very much a Virgo energy. So it could be diet, nutrition, food, your routine, maybe connecting in with your lovely pets, fur babies, whatever your pets are, being around nature, animals. That's going to be the process that gets you out of your mind. So what will help you get out of any negative thinking is to get into your physicality, get into your physical body. Ask your physical body, what does it need? It's physical distraction. Is it cooking? Is it walking? Is it running? Is it yoga? Is it just moving around? Check in with your body. Is it recuperation? Is it a bath, aromatherapy bath? What is it that connects you to your physical body and nurtures your body, shows care, shows self-care, allows for recuperation? This is saying, like, you might have negative thinking is what I'm hearing, or negative thoughts. or thoughts of worry or what ifs, if you're overstressed or overtired, or I'm hearing also depending on what you're listening to or watching media wise. So for some of you, it's just movement, a walk or move around the house. Okay. And some of you are going to be adjusting your patterns of when you get up and what you do when you get up. And let's look at the outcome. Two of Wands, handling your energy, dominion. So the Ace of Wands, I see it here as the Ace of Cups. Something new comes in and it's going to throw you off a little bit. But then you learn to balance it. You learn the balance. Now this could be you've been single for a long time and now a new relationship comes in. Or you've been in a long-term partnership or relationship and you're more on your own, or you're more independent, or you're doing something and he or she, they're doing something on their own, or you're traveling with work, you just got a new job, or your partner just got a new job. You have to rebalance. So some new activity, some new insight, inspiration comes in, but you handle it well is what I'm hearing. Let's see if there's anything else here. You're really learning to handle the ups and downs in life and in love relationships. And riding with the cycles and honoring the cycles. Sometimes you're closer with somebody and sometimes not as close. Or you're close to someone and then someone else not as close. And then that person you're really close to, maybe not as close. And the one you weren't as close to, now you're closer. So you're really learning to honor your cycles, the ebb and flow of life. That's where your abundance is. That's where the potential is, the possibilities. That's where the empowerment is and the growth is. Okay? All right, soul story number 2. Your soul insights mantra is, I am learning to manage the cycles of life. I realize the cycles of life bring me all that I need and release what I no longer need. Yeah. Some of you, I'm drawing in the perfect relationships for my life in the perfect divine timing. So some of you are moving out of the idea of time, or you're balancing time and timing. And right now, a lot of your life has to do with timing, the timing of situations and people in those situations and circumstances. So for instance, some of you, someone may be getting out of a relationship and they need about 6 months to heal, to clear the energy, and then you meet them. Some of you, you meet somebody sooner, but maybe they have to travel or you have to travel, or you're not able to see each other as much. Some of you, you meet someone and then boom, you're together. Or you've been putting resumes out there or connecting with people online, social media, and for a job or changing career, and it hasn't happened, and then boom, all of a sudden that it's there. So honor the cycles and understand that you know, acknowledge what you know. All right, Radiant Soul Light, if you feel a resonance, I'd love for you to like and subscribe and comment if you would like to. If you'd like to contribute to my channel or connect with me in my soul community on Patreon, the links are below in the description box. All right, till next reading, keep shining bright. Let's tune in. Okay, first of all, I was hearing what seemed good was bad and what seemed bad was good. What seems up is down, what is down is up, and it's upside down. So I feel like there's a lot of chaotic energy or change that's coming up around you, but many of you are embracing it, and there could be a little bit of stress or fear, but through this energy of upheaval, you're not only finding your way, you're creating something new, or you're taking a new direction. You did get lapis lazuli, so there's a lot to do with communication. Also focusing on your career. There's career goals. And I'm looking at this card here and I'm getting like there's two pathways. Okay, this is Amazonian card. Pink dolphin, bufeo, sapana. I am honest with my feelings and I take into consideration the feelings of others. From there, I build deep and transparent relationships based on mutual respect and attention. This is has to do with to create or believe in false illusions, the magic of the water world. So I feel like there's two pathways. I feel like many of you may be embarking on a new direction or a new path. Could be a new relationship coming in. For some of you, you're seeing some illusions within yourself, your old relationships, or what you thought was cool or hip or was working or what you wanted. You're seeing that those dreams or those goals either really weren't you or that you have outgrown them. So there's definitely, and you have to trust your intuition. The lapis lazuli also has to do, it's speaking one's truth, it's the communicator, but it also has to do with listening to your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. So what are you listening to? I feel it with all this blue. I didn't even realize how much blue is here, and there's blue in this card. So for you, things that calm the mind, calming energies, maybe even being around water. You've got the dolphin energy here, right? It's pink dolphin. It's also connecting with spirit and spiritual beings. So you might be very connected to light beings. You may be a light worker yourself or starseed. You might be connecting in, what I'm hearing is with Sirius. Looking at ways to be of service, or you're changing. All of a sudden I just kind of got just lightheaded and I felt this opening here. So many of you are opening your gifts this year. It's about opening more up to your intuition and psychic ability, opening up to your psychic ability, opening up to get the messages, to feel and hear them. So there's some kind of expansion, soul story number 3, that you're going in. A spiritual psychic expansion. Of course, psychic comes from the word psyche, right? Which means soul in Latin. So you are connecting more with your soul. You are drawing in more soul mates, create mates. Let's see what else is coming up. Oh, see, initiation by water. And then you got dolphin. So that's something about emotions, but intuition. This is a timeless reading, but I am really honing it for and kind of focusing for 2021. Although one of the soul stories got into 2022 as well. But I feel this year for you, there's a focus on you meeting your soul and meeting your soulmate. There's a lot with relation. I feel like a lot of people are going to be meeting more of their soulmates, whatever that means for them. Is it soul family, soul pod, soul community? Is it soulmates that are create mates, that are romantic, you know, love relationship, partner, marriage? But it's a new context in relationship. You're going to only be able to use your intuition on this part of your path. You can think about things, you can analyze, you can journal or write things out. But the dolphin is saying to get more in tune with how you feel about people and situations, the sonar. So into the sound waves, the sonar, what are you emitting? What are you transmitting? And what are others transmitting to you? And also to trust your intuition. And you are going to be helped. See, dolphins are in pods. So you're going to be getting your soul pod. There's some group or family. There's somebody that a group of people, or through this individual, you're going to connect with more people. But the initiation is that you have to trust your inner knowing. You have to trust your intuition. Oh, I love it, this happened. I just said you have to trust your inner knowing, you have to trust your intuition, and I picked the card intuition. Yes, see, so it might be murky, it might be watery this year, it might be hazy, you might feel like you're in this Neptunian haze and wave, but your inner guidance is very spot on. Your higher self, which connects you to your soul, is guiding you not only the best version of you, but really towards your dreams, your goals, your desires, what it is that you really want to draw in or manifest, those relationships, those living situations. But you have to, even I'm hearing, even in everyday life or work, you need to bring it back into your intuition. And why is it initiation by water? Being by water would be great for you, spending time around water, running water, showers, baths, drink a lot of water, but specifically being around water will help to calm you. Maybe have a fountain, in your house or in your yard, make a little sacred place that you can tune in and connect to your intuition, connect to the intuition specifically in your body, but also I feel there's a opening with pineal gland. There's some visions or something that you're going to see or is revealed to you that moves you forward in your life. Devas, that's why I said the garden in your yard or a garden, a sacred place. Connect with the devas, the sprites, the elementals, the fairies. This is really about you opening to the spirit realm. This is your time. The spirit realm within you and within nature. Water sprites. The devas also have magic. They work with crystals. So work with crystals. Work with lapis lazuli, quartz crystal. Okay, you're being asked to also work on the heart center. You're working on, what I'm getting to tell you, you're working on the 4th chakra, the 6th, and the 7th. Okay, those are what you're going to be working on and focused on. Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life. So some of you, the initiation through the emotional body, your energy in motion, is going to bring some kind of Kundalini rising. Or maybe some of you are even involved in Tantra. You're learning how to connect in and use your energy, manage it, navigate, and also let the energy of the universe, source energies, work upon you. So some of you could be doing some distance healing, pranic healing, Reiki. You could be sending intentions. Your ability for prayer, especially affirmative prayer, affirming the wholeness, the health, healing, wholeness, affirming the situation that you want to experience or someone that you're working with wants to experience, seeing it in the etheric plane. Work with the multidimensional reality, soul story number 3. Soul lesson, truth, throat chakra. Well, that connects you with lapis lazuli. So you not only speak your truth, it's time for you to live your truth. This is about living your truth, not just speaking it. And that's a soul lesson for you, is to be able to create. Some of you are artists and you're wondering, should I do it this way or work with this person or this manager, but I really feel like I want to be with that person or that situation. A lot of what you want to do and the decisions that you want to make, you're going to have to do intuitively. And star, you're drawing in good fortune. So this, we're going to see what comes up for the with the tarot. I'm going to do a 7-card spread. But I really feel like for you, if you're coming by your intuition, your intuitive hits, your intuitive knowing, many of you are perhaps getting messages in your dreams or getting from animal beings, your dog, your cat, what we call your familiar. They're an extension of us and we're an extension of them. Open up to how you feel about something or someone. What is the energy? Does it interact with your energy in a way that is life enhancing, in a way that brings coherence and harmony? Right now, your soul doesn't want a lot of dissonance. That's what this soul lesson of the truth is. It wants you to be around people and situations that are true to your soul signature frequency, to your resonance, that are true to you, and people that are living their truth, that are true. It's going to blend. So you have to really be true to yourself right now. That's your empowerment. That's your gateway. That's that initiation, is by feeling, like water. if you look here, water has ripples. So it's riding those ups and downs. What seems secure then becomes insecure. What seems to be stabilizing and then is destabilizing or isn't as stable. Or you go through a time that seems very stable and then it's unstable. You're going through a lot of change and instability, but really there's stability within. So you're learning how to ride the waves, ride the tide, but also to read the signs and to connect into the magic and mystery of the all that is, of the universe. Universe is God, the all that is. Source energies, it's in everything and everyone. You're learning that everything is a manifestation of source energies, as well as you are. And you're learning to understand the interconnectedness and to feel it. This is a time to feel your feelings, feel your way through the feeling experience. And that's what the Kundalini definitely does, okay? The Kundalini energy. You may feel like you're rising like a phoenix, like you've gone through so much change. Some of you, I'm hearing, you're going to be receiving transmissions, and then later you will learn to transmit this energy. So working with energy is very powerful for you right now. All right, let's look at the tarot. Let's look at the situation you find yourself. Look at the star. So you've got the star twice. So your star is rising. I do feel good fortune for you as long as you're trusting in your intuition, and you can have checks and balances and ways of confirming what it is that you want to do, or a situation, or about a relationship, or a direction, or a decision. But your star, there's deep healing. I feel like you're coming out of the desert somehow, or there's an oasis in the desert. But you've got the star twice. Okay, and this is a 36, so there's some kind of completion. You've got 17 here, which is also the star card, but it also distills to an 8. So you've been working hard, working on yourself, working on your life, working on your career. Some of you are working on something new that you're learning. But star comes by the initiation of water. And of course, star is the domain of Aquarius. And even though Aquarius is the mental realm, a lot of times in the star card, there is water. Not a lot of water, because in the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius transmutes the emotions into some vision. So it's not enough to be emotional about something or have passion. In the sign of Aquarius, there needs to be some kind of purpose or mission or service or giving back or some ideal, even if it's just a personal idea manifested in the form. So you're also being cautioned here to make sure that you keep in touch with your emotions during this year, that you don't just go into kind of manifestation mode or only working with the mental realm, like seeing it and believing it, or getting in let the conversations be, let the debate, but if it starts getting into disputes of whose belief, whose idea is right or wrong, you're being asked to let go of that. So the situation is the star card, your star is rising, you're getting acclaim. Some of you maybe already are or becoming more well known with your gifts, and that could be in certain social circles. That could be on social media, that could be in certain groups. There is a group that is very much connected with you, that you are helping or assisting or teaching, or that honors you, that recognizes and appreciates your gifts, your talents. Okay, this is you. Okay, Four of Pentacles. So again, you've been focused a lot on security. Like I said before, what looks secure is insecure. What seemed insecure or not secure is secure. A time of uncertainty, yet you have a lot of inner certainty. Some of you do need to take a little bit of a break or time out. This is the situation close to home or close to you. This is the energy that you're connecting with right now, is the Knight of Cups. So again, extending out towards like-minded individuals and drawing, it's about water. It's about fulfillment. It's about emotional fulfillment. It's about using your intuition. The Knight of Cups has a lot to do with drawing in your soul family or soul community, being a part of a community. but also you'll notice the water. So again, intuition, trusting your intuition, being around water. Some of you, and I keep hearing nature sprites, water sprite, nature sprite. Some of you I'm seeing sculpting and also painting. I'm hearing it here, landscape painting, seascape. So some of you may be painters, or you're very inspired by seascapes and landscapes. Okay, and this is the energy. Okay, so you have to wait a bit. So the energy that is around you and your circumstances is you're still creating or building something. And I feel that's for this soul lesson truth. So it's a 17 numerically, which breaks down to an 8. I feel many of you are creating something, and you have to have some patience. You are going to see some things definitely take shape and form, pan out, but you're having to put more energy to it. You have to tend the garden more. You're having to conserve your energy is what I'm hearing. Wow, that came through for someone. Conserve your energy. This is the issue, 6 of Wands, belief and trust in yourself. So you're building something new, and it's definitely, intuition is a very strong part of what it is you're doing, or that what will help you, okay? 6 of Wands, again, you're being seen, you're being noticed on whatever level. So whatever you're doing is working, it's just going to take more time. And there's the process, 2 of Swords, meditation, balance. And what I'm hearing is make the decisions when it's the right time to make the decisions. Don't try to push decisions right now, especially in the next few months. Things are going to reveal themselves, and you're going to get the confirmation that you need through your intuition. And then here is the Judgment. So new direction. This is a whole new pattern for you, and a whole new lifestyle, a whole new focus, a whole new career. Something is completely changing, and it's deemed so. So you've got the A on here, the Judgment. So when you see Judgment, there very often it can be an intervention, so to speak, by on a soul level through the higher self. It means that whatever, something is complete and there's a new beginning, okay? There's also this very, I feel, transformative energy where perhaps many of you have done a lot of deep healing work, emotional healing, repatterning. You've really looked at your emotions and you've been refining them, you've been purifying, so that you're getting out of emotionalism and more into what feels fulfilling, what feels life-enhancing, what supports you emotionally. And you're also refining how you use your energy and motion, your emotions, how you use your energy. There's some, you're using it more in a way that's truthful for you, that's more authentic for you, that is more in alignment with your soul. So I would say expect a whole new opening and a whole new change of circumstances. That many of you, this has been things maybe that you've known that's going to happen, or I don't feel it's like a shock. When you have A on here, or the Judgment card, it's usually you've been sensing this change, or have been wanting to make this change, or you've been wanting this change to happen to you or for you, or this person or this situation to show up, or this experience or this new direction. This is for hoped for change is coming. That's what they're saying. Hoped for change is coming, is on its way. It's in the works. It's happening. Some of you, you're already sensing it and seeing it. And you're seeing, though, that it's bit by bit. It's brick by brick. It's step by step. There will be a leap. There will be an exponential leap. There will be a leap to the next level. There'll be a leap in consciousness. There'll be a leap in your experience. There'll be a leap or jump in finance. There'll be a leap and jump in connection. You could be estranged from family members, and now all of a sudden you're all close, or from a certain friend or sister or brother, and now you're close. Or you didn't have many friends, or you've changed and grown so much and shifted that old friends aren't around, and now you have a new group. Or now you've been wanting a soul tribe, you've been weaving out a different soul groups or on a soul level, the different groups, and now you're finding a group that you can connect with. So there is some kind of leap, quantum leap, this opening. You're hearing the call, and many of you are recognizing, look, I am this intuitive. I have to bring this into the work that I do. I have to use this in my decisions. Some of you, I do feel you're some kind of teacher or manager or administrator, and you're being asked to focus more on your intuition and focus on your emotions and use good boundaries if you're feeling drained. Go towards what uplifts you, what brings your wings, what gives you wings or brings your wings out, or is the wind beneath your wings? What is the wind beneath your wings? That's what you want to go towards. Dolphin medicine, connecting to the sonar, and again, being open to that pod, that family, that group, that relationship. Many of you, some of the new jobs or career direction, it's going to be from people that you know or that you're newly meeting. It's going to come from, referral is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see, I keep hearing LinkedIn, so I don't know if some of you are administrators or in business or something, but I do feel that there's this connection there for you. Let's see if there's any other messages for you. Okay, your soul insights mantra is, I can live my truth and speak my truth and attract relationships that are of truth. As I live truthfully, I attract authentically. All right, Radiant Soul Light. I do hope this resonated for you, and I will be doing more of these videos. So if you feel a resonance, I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing, how this unfolds for you. And if you'd like to connect with me further in my Patreon Soul Community, or Instagram or soulplayground.life, or however you'd like to connect further, there are links in the description box below to do so. Thank you so much for the honor of tuning in for you, and until next reading, keep shining bright.